Hey guys! Welcome to our brand new podcast series called Ascent to Freedom, where our hope-filled stories are fuel for your inspiration.
Improving the quality of life for whosoever is desiring to reign in life.
Me, Caleb.
I'm Zanuel.
We, as your hosts, present to you
Ascent to Freedom.
Hey guys, welcome back to our podcast, Ascent to Freedom. I'm Caleb.
I'm Zanuel.
We're so excited to be back here.
Yes.
And as you all know, that this series is going to be on freedom from all kinds of addictions, freedom from all kind of bondages, all kind of strongholds. And as you all know, that this episode is a sequence of freedom from pornography. It's part 2. And if you haven't checked the first part, please go to our channel, check that first part out, and you'll get to know the reference of what we are talking and where we are.
Yes.
So without wasting any time, Zanuel, come on, I know you have something to share.
Before we say anything, I just want to share this quick fact.
Yeah.
The other day I was reading an article.
Yeah.
And what I found, it's crazy, but soon I was convicted by the Holy Spirit. Mm-hmm. It's actually sad. I was reading this article which says that the new term pandemic was introduced during the time of pandemic.
Yeah.
People were watching so much of porn that this pandemic term was born during the time.
Wow.
COVID, you know?
You mean it's crazy, like how people can use this such a serious issue, which is destroying people's life as an entertainment.
It's like people are just playing with the darkness.
Yeah.
They don't know that the darkness is actually playing with them, you know? And it's crazy how people are using porn as a source of their entertainment.
Yeah.
And see, the problem isn't that the time that you're spending on watching porn. I mean, like, if you would stop watching porn, you will save extra weeks, extra hours.
Yeah.
But that's just a minuscule side effect than the rest. See, porn actually reduces your focus.
Yeah.
Porn actually sucks out all of your energy. See, if you're being led by your urges, then you're likely to be, unsuccessful in future.
Yeah.
That's facts, just straight facts.
So true.
Yeah.
What you just said right now, that porn actually reduces focus.
Yeah.
Like I have seen my friends and who are addicted to porn, and when you ask something, it is actually hard for them to focus on something, just one thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, that I used to produce music.
Yeah.
And so my half of my work was on laptop. It just took me a split second to go on another tab and open and watch porn.
Yeah.
It's something which is so temporary and something that I know is going to give me guilt afterwards is driving my focus away from my passion.
I mean, like, the porn actually kills your thinking.
Yeah.
You're not productive. You cannot be productive. When you're watching porn, you all the time, you just feel so drained out.
Yeah.
You feel like that you don't have any energy left.
Right.
It just kills one's creativity and productivity.
So true. Yeah.
When you're asked to think on something, when you're asked for content creation, let's say, for instance, you are not able to do that because you are so much caught up with those pictures and nudity.
Yeah.
That you're not able to think.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah.
I guess we can picture it like a parasite, right?
Yes.
It grows and it starts in a small measure, but it grows and it grows and it grows and it just takes control over your whole brain. There's one friend of mine who used to struggle with porn, and what happened was he used to share his struggle with me, and he used to say that, man, he's also a musician.
Yeah.
So he used to say that, man, I want to produce this, I want to do this, I want to do that, but every time I sit, I end up, watching porn. I end up masturbating.
Yeah.
And the thing is that what is the part that makes me sad is that time never comes back.
That's right.
Right.
So true.
Time is so valuable.
Yes.
And if you do not value that time and if you do not channelize it in the right way, and just imagine, it is such a time kill that you are doing something that will bring just loss in your life.
Yeah.
And the fact is that when you start scrolling or when you start going through porn websites, personally, I think it takes at least half an hour to search the video.
Yes.
Search that one video that you would think that it's the one video.
I still remember it took like I used to search for the videos for the whole night.
Yeah.
Like till morning 5 a.m. I used to search for the video. See, the thing, people are not able to be successful in life. Porn is the reason. Why?
Yeah.
See, if you're being led by your urges, then you're more likely to be devolved in these addictions. Why do I say that? Because see, you're literally telling your brain that this is the thing that I'm going to do entire day. The whole day, I'm just going to watch porn.
Yeah.
You're telling to your brain that this is the most important thing that I'm going to do today.
Yeah.
Because, see, porn is not just that you watch porn and within half an hour you just ejaculate and it's all done. You know, it takes, like, when you're scrolling, it takes a good amount of time, like 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours.
Easily.
Yeah,
Easily.
that's right. Now, let me give you a data real quick. See, if you eat a delicious burger or some other kind of carb, your dopamine level will spike by 100%.
Okay.
If you smoke some kind of nicotine, your dopamine level will spike by 200%.
Okay.
Whereas porn and masturbation will spike your dopamine level by 250%.
Oh, wow.
Exact as sex. You see? Now, let me tell you something. Porn and masturbation will make your dopamine level fall way below baseline. That's where the lethargic feeling comes from.
Really? Now that you say this, that now I'm reminded of back in my school days, my friends used to say that, I don't know, it's funny, but they used to say that you should masturbate and sleep. What? Yeah, they said that because I guess they were talking about the thing, like, as you're saying that your dopamine level falls below the baseline, right? Yeah. The study shows that.
Yes.
And I guess that is what helped them in sleeping, you know. And they got addicted to actually. And when I tried it, actually, I got addicted to sleeping like that. And now that you're telling, it's like it does really makes a human body lethargic.
That's right.
Yeah, like you don't get any energy to do anything. So in a way, it's a slow kill, right?
Yes.
It's killing you slowly and softly.
Now, the study has shown why do people really do this.
Okay.
See, the answer may surprise you. And the answer is meaninglessness. You see?
Okay.
Because people don't have any purpose or goal in their lives, so they are more likely to devolve in these addictions.
Yeah. It is so true. Like, people really have to find a good habit. You know, like you said, meaninglessness. That's right. Why would, just to reason, just to have a conversation over it, like, why would a man who's busy, who's being actually productive, who's actually gaining from something what he's doing, would waste his time on this, knowing that this is not going to bring something to him, knowing that this will leave some guilt in his heart?
Yes, that's right.
Why would he do that? So we can say that people, if they're watching pornography, if they're doing masturbation, and if they're into this addiction, it means that you need to find a good habit.
Yes, you have to replace it with a habit.
Yeah, I want to talk about something which is very underrated.
What's that?
Let's talk about soft porn.
Okay.
Yeah. Would you define what is soft porn to you? Then I'll tell you what's soft porn to me.
Well, soft porn to me is anything that causes you to lust after something. See, let's say if it's a woman, she's in hot clothes.
Yeah.
And if you're getting some different thoughts for her, then I would say that's lust, that's soft porn. That it's not that you're literally engaging with pornographic images.
Yeah.
You're actually playing with those lusts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense.
It's like a single thread connected to a grenade.
Yeah. That's
right?
right.
And you are just like, you're just, okay, this is a thread, this is nothing, this is just a thread.
Yeah.
I'll just play with it, I'll not pull it.
Yeah.
You know? Not knowing that like the more you play with the thread, eventually you will pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Right? And would you give me any 2 examples of soft porn, like where it is found?
Like you can just find all over the internet, all over the Instagram.
Yeah.
You see women's hot naked over there.
Yeah.
That's all soft porn.
Yeah.
It's all over the social media.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Isn't it crazy that nothing is hidden now? Nothing is hidden.
Yes.
Even in I was looking the other day, scrolling through website, not porn website, but I was scrolling through Chrome, and I saw a game advertisement, right? And that you guys must have seen those game advertisements where a half anime girl is there. And I'm like, this is indirectly, spreading net for just kids.
Exactly. Devil has perverted the games, the social media, the studies, the school, and everything.
Yeah, I was like, if one will watch this, they will want to watch this more.
Yeah.
Right? And soft porn for me is, I follow a lot of music artists.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened was, what I used to do, so I used to hear a lot of music artists, a lot of pop artists, rappers and all.
Yeah.
And I used to watch a lot of award shows, like Grammy and VMAs and different kind of award shows. One day I stumbled on YouTube across one award show, which was porn award show.
Porn award show?
Yeah. It was, and they were actually giving best actress of this porn to this girl, like that. Oh, yeah. It was a proper award show for porn industry.
Yeah.
And it was nothing. No nudity was there.
Yeah.
But the songs were there, and the girls who were dancing, and the way he was performing, with the girls, was a soft porn to me. There are certain types of music that just bubbles up that lusty feeling inside of you. For example, I used to hear a lot of music.
Yeah.
I still do. But when I used to hear explicit music, I used to hear those words.
Yeah.
And the way they are, the way the song is made, and the way the message that the song is portraying, would actually made me imagine, all these things. So you see, from years it corrupted my mind.
Yeah.
So that's a soft porn. It's like, and there it gets, the hunger keeps on growing, and then eventually you'll say, okay, I'm tired of listening to this music. Now I'll just open my phone and I'll see what he's singing about. It's just like that.
See, actually what I think, the music is supposed to make you feel something.
Yeah.
And that's why music is actually a form of worship.
Yeah.
And so the devil is using music to make people fall into his prey.
Yeah.
So every music you listen to, every secular music you listen to, it's all perverted. Because devil is at work.
Yeah.
Devil is using music industry to corrupt people.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Personally, for me, I don't think that every secular music that is out there is perverted. Yeah. It's just that you have to really know the intention behind the music.
Right.
You have to really know the meaning behind the music.
That's right, yeah.
If the music is pursuing you to a negative way, then it is perverted.
Yes.
People actually don't consider soft porn as soft porn. They ignore the fact that it is porn, right? But it is actually porn.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and you can see it in, there are like millions of underrated things that fall under the umbrella of soft porn. To name it, it's like sexting. Right, there was a time when there was Omegle.
Yeah,
everything was open there.
Yeah,
it was not to. The intention behind the creator, I don't know what was the intention, but it was mainly used for virtual sex and all these kind of things. So, soft porn is actually a parasite. It's very dangerous.
That's right.
And I think it hits a super young generation because they are like not introduced to hard porn directly.
Yeah.
They go to porn through something.
That's right.
And I think soft porn is the medium where they go through.
That's right.
Yeah.
I want to ask you this one thing, Caleb, that in the first part of our pornography episode, you mentioned that how pornography led you to watch brutal scenes.
Yeah.
And so I want to talk on that, like what sort of brutal scenes you were engaged into, like what were the things that you were watching that aroused you?
So it's like normal porn was there, right?
Yeah.
And as we have talked earlier and as we've discussed that the appetite keeps on growing, right? So for me, normal porn did not attract me anymore. I had to watch something that is different than normal porn.
Yeah.
And I stumbled across brutal porn. And I was like, but what is this?
Yeah.
And in a weird way, it attracted me. But it was just destroying my brain.
Yeah.
And what that made me was, if you ask the consequences, it made me more aggressive, right? It made me more aggressive. It made me think things that I cannot even speak of.
That's right. When I was in my journey, when I was watching porn and all those kind of things, I literally felt that I am just numbing myself, that I'm just numbing my brain. I felt like that I was in a stupor, that I'm not able to get out of this, you know? And so I remember this one time when me and my boys, we were on trip at the time when I had friends. I was in a bad society, bad culture and bad community.
Yeah.
So I was on a trip with them, and so it was middle of the night, and so we planned that let's go to a brothel. And so we went to a brothel.
So what's brothel?
Brothel is basically a place where people have sex with prostitutes. And
Also,
yes.
Okay.
And so it was like 5 people. We were 5 people. We went to the brothel.
Okay.
I remember this one thing. Every one of them went upstairs with the prostitutes, you know.
Okay.
I remember that one thing. I was sitting on that sofa for straight 2 hours. I don't know why. I had all the money. I had everything. I was sitting on the sofa for straight 2 hours. But something stopped me that day. I don't know.
You were saying that you had all the access.
Yes.
You could have been very easily,
Yes.
just involved in that stuff.
I could have engaged in that bit of fire.
Yeah.
But I did not. I don't know. Something stopped me. Now when I look back, I know that it was the Holy Spirit that stopped me.
Wow. You considered it the unclean moment of your life, right?
Yes.
You were thinking about those things. That is the reason why you went there, right?
Yeah.
Your intention was, I'll go there and I'll do this.
Yeah.
But just notice this thing, that how in your unclean moments, God was also there with you.
Right. That's right.
Right?
Yeah.
People, like, this happens with a lot of porn addicts, which I also used to suffer, that whenever I used to watch porn, I used to be filled with guilt. And I used to think that whenever I watch porn, Jesus just runs away from me. But it's the other way around. I used to run away from him. And as Zanuel told right now, that in his unclean moment, where his intention was to do something, at that time, he was actually there, so present.
Yeah.
And it's so great, man, when you say this, because my brother, when I was suffering and going through and struggling through this porn addiction, my brother told me, Caleb, the next time you're going to watch porn, know that Jesus is standing there right with you.
That's beautiful, actually.
And you know what? I was like, okay, I'll, because I actually wanted to be free from that addiction.
Yeah.
And so I wanted help. Doubt.
Yeah.
Doubt was there. And my
I was
brother.
a legit guy, bro.
Oh, yeah. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
So Daud, they were there. My brother was there. And they told me that, Caleb, there will be one point where we won't be physically there to be with you there to stop you.
Yeah.
But know that Jesus is always there. And I was like, okay, the next time I get the urge to watch porn, what I'll do is I will remind myself that Jesus is standing right here.
Wow.
I was like, okay, next time, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4th week, I got a stronger to watch. I still remember.
Yeah.
I went to bathroom and I was like, okay, what do I do? It's just going to take me split seconds to just open the tab and watch. Yeah. But it took me, split second to just tell myself, okay, my brother told me Jesus is right here with me in this bathroom. And I was like, I cannot do this in front of him. And I stopped.
Yeah.
And it's this constant reminder, if you keep on reminding yourself that, yes, somebody is here with me.
Yeah.
You won't do this in front of him. You won't play with this creation.
That's right.
Right? You won't make it unclean.
Everything just comes down to one thing, and that's surrender. That's submission.
Yeah, man.
And so if you want to overcome this pornography addiction, there's only one way by which one can overcome this pornography addiction, and that is Jesus.
So true. So
that is being connected with Jesus, being rooted and grounded into his word, and staying connected with Jesus. And so that is the only way by which a man can be saved.
Yeah, so true. One thing I would like to share, like before winding up, there are some practical measures that one can take in order to be free from these addictions. One thing that really helped me, my pastor told me was, so your mobile phone, right? So you all would agree that anything you want is with you on your phone. You want to see anything, you have full access to anything on your phone.
Yes.
And he told me one thing that, so see, these might be some stupid reasons, but when you go to bathroom, something happens. I don't know, but something happens that you tend to just scroll, and if by chance you see something, it would just be like this to get your out.
Yeah.
One Instagram post is enough for you to open a porn site.
Yeah.
So the best technique I would say I'll tell you is, my pastor told me, is to leave your phone outside.
Yeah.
Before going to sleep, leave your phone outside your room.
Yeah.
Before going to bathroom, leave your phone outside your room. Make it a habit. And know this, that it's not a magic that you will start doing it like just this.
That's right.
It's a whole lot of process. You might fall, but remember to get back up again.
That's right.
Right? And keep on following it. Make it a habit. Make it a habit, right? Make it a habit of not carrying your phone. Limit your time with the screen. And the second thing is very important. I guess you will agree with it, and I want your point of view on it. The importance of asking help.
But it's very important to reach out for help, because if you're not reaching out for help, that tells me that you're not willing to get out of that addiction.
Yeah.
That's right. Because if you're not reaching out for help, that simply means that you're not wanting to get out of that addiction.
Yeah. And since we're in this topic of help, crying out for help, I want to let you know that no matter what age, old, young, kid, married, unmarried, single, anyone, you have to reach out for help. If you're thinking that you will do this on your own, you won't succeed in this. And one thing, caution, don't ask for help from opposite gender, right? Girls don't ask from boys don't ask from girls. This goes especially for the ones who are in a relationship, right? You have to ask help from someone who has already overcome this addiction, right? And this is how you cry for help. And you see, this will bring fruit in your eye.
That's right. There's two major reasons why people fall prey to this.
Yep.
One is availability, and second is accessibility.
So true.
You kill those two things, and you will be able to walk in that purity.
Yep.
You will be able to walk in that fullness in which Jesus has marched you out into.
So true. See, it is so true what Zanuel said right now, that availability and accessibility. You kill these two things or restrict these two things, you see your life changing around. And the best book is Bible. What it says about you, if you want to give your life to Him, if you want to be saved, then as I said, and we keep on saying this, that you consider Him your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Your all sins are forgiven. No room for guilt now, man. No room for guilt. See, we have done things far worse, and we don't have guilt now because we know who we are now, since we have been found by His love now, right?
That's right.
And same goes for you guys. And let us know what we can pray for you. We would be more than happy to pray for you guys. We always say that the link in description for contact details are there. Feel free to be in touch with us. Talk to us, be a friend. Comment sections are open. We will keep on praying for you guys. It's a battle that we all are winning together.
Yes.
Right?
That's right. And I just want to add this one thing that, see, as a Christian, you're not defined by what you do. You're defined by what Jesus did on the cross of Calvary. And so never think that you are long gone, that you have outpraised the love of God.
Yeah.
Never think that way. You are who Jesus says who you are.
Yeah.
And so stand boldly and declare that you are righteous, that you are bold, that you are pure, and that you are holy.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's so true that don't make this porn addiction a mountain.
Yeah.
Don't just, you are the ones who are making like, oh my God, this is so big, or this is something very difficult for me to. No, it is easy. If you want, it is easy. Only if you want. But if you make it difficult, it will be difficult for you.
The moment you switch your focus from yourself, the moment you switch your focus from porn to Jesus, you will see the difference. You'll automatically be free from this addiction.
So true. Zanuel, I want to thank you, man, for your story. I want to thank you for encouraging. I want to thank you for telling us what you've been through. It's been such a blessing. And I know your story is going to be a blessing for a lot of people, a lot of young people. And guys, don't forget to check out the key what Zanuel told you about, Ascent to Freedom book, which will soon be available on Amazon. That book is going to change your life. We are saying that is going to change your life. And just know this one thing in the end, that there is nothing that can separate you from the love of God.
Yes, amen.
Nothing. So that is all for today, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Feel free to talk to us. We'll see you next episode. Bye.
See ya.